contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the TNA World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Midland, Michigan, weighing in at 262 pounds, Jake Something. And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 252 pounds of pure motivation, he is the TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry is still riding high off of his incredible victory against Nick Nemeth at TNA Genesis, which you can relive anytime on demand on TNA Plus. But tonight, he puts the TNA World Championship on the line against Jake Something.
Only a short time into his first TNA World title run, already here, his second defense of that prestigious championship. And again, I have to ask the question, I mean, he rose to the moment. We always say it, it's a lot harder to stay at the top than to get to the top. I hope Hendry is ready for this moment.
Meanwhile, Nick Nemeth is still contractually owed a rematch for the TNA World Championship, but is dealing with some issues within his own house, so to speak, challenging for the NXT Tag Team titles in last week's main event with his brother Ryan Nemeth against Fraxium. Ryan Nemeth's choices cost Nick Nemeth the NXT Tag Team title, so some frustration for the wanted man lately.
Now tying up again. We always talk, here's the interesting thing about this matchup for me. We always talk about Joe Hendry, the strength, the power, 252 pounds, more motivation, etc. And he is an incredible athlete. Jake Something, no doubt, can match that power, maybe even supersede it in some areas. We'll see if Hendry has the answer for Jake Something. So far, so good.
Early on, Joe Hendry has had answers for Something. 2024 marked a lot of frustration for Jake Something. You could see it on his face early on here in this matchup. His bid for the X Division Championship at Rebellion last year against Mustafa Ali. Dove into the tag team ranks with Hammerstone, was pursuing the TNA World Tag Team Championships at one time. And then it was in the lead up to Slammiversary. Remember, these two, Hendry and Jake Something, squared off in a Road to Slammiversary qualifying matchup. Hendry won that match. If Jake had won, Jake Something would have competed for the TNA World title in the main event of Slammiversary.
I mean, we can see a whole different timeline based on that one match alone for the better part of the last year. But Something is, he's a person I know he's been so frustrated, but he's also been right on that edge of greatness here in TNA. He has every single tool needed to be on top. Can he capitalize?
Count of three from the official. Jake Something dives back inside. Advantage to the champion Hendry. Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission in the ring. Ooh. And now Joe Hendry is running over Jake Something.
Little imitation being some little less than flattering here tonight.
Normally it's Jake Something who's mowing down the competition in that fashion. Whoa. And look at Jake Something go all the way up here. This stalling suplex by Joe Hendry. Hendry getting the 265-pounder up.
Hendry living up to his reputation. I'll give him credit for that.
252 pounds of pure motivation. This is just the beginning of our action tonight. Another championship match is on tap. Masha Slamovich will defend the Knockouts World title against Savannah Evans. Eric Young, the new leader of the Northern Armory, will face Josh Alexander in the Walking Weapons final match in TNA. Plus, Frankie Kazarian goes one-on-one with Sami Callihan. NXT's Cora Jade will battle Zaya Brookside. Mustafa Ali is a town hall meeting on tap.
Over here from Hendry.
Trying to retain in a kick out by Jake Something. Plus, Heather and Ash by Elegance will be in tag team action. All this and more tonight on TNA Impact.
Meanwhile, the richest prize in TNA on the line right here in your opening contest. Can Jake something turn this around?
Oh, look at the strength again of Joe Hendry.
Scooping up the big man, Jake something.
And down goes something middle of the ring. Trying to hold on to the championship and a kick out. This matchup is just getting warmed up. Can Joe Hendry turn away Jake something in defense of his championship? This match continues. Oh, we are back here on TNA Impact. This is our opening contest, and it is for the TNA World Championship. The champion, Joe Hendry, in trouble right now against the challenger, Jake something.
All Jake something needed was an opening. He turns those forearms, those fists, into clubs made of stone. And now the Scotsman feeling that wrath.
Now Joe Hendry, sunset flip, trying to hold on to his championship. Oh, and a kick out by Jake something. Trying to surprise something one more time, another kick out.
There's the agility. That's the mat game of Joe Hendry, credit to him.
Oh, big clothesline to win the title. Oh, and a kick out by Joe Hendry.
And that's what I'm talking about, that battering ram of an arm from Jake something.
Jake something last week took up Joe Hendry on the decree he made weeks ago. Jake something willing to step up and be the anyone, anywhere, anytime in the path of the TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry.
Jake something though now. Look at this, oh, finding himself in firm control of the TNA World Champion. Joe Hendry might be seeing stars.
Jake something returned to this company in Ultimate X at Slammiversary 2023. Many people internally at that time and to this day believe Jake something is TNA World Championship material. Could tonight be the night?
It could be. I've been saying it for a long time myself. He just needs the right moment to strike. This could be it.
Ooh, and Jake something sent into the turnbuckles, and you talked about it early on in this matchup. This is virtually dead even. Strength versus strength. Hendry versus something. Oh, and a big forearm blast. Hendry could be out. Hendry might be out here trying to win the title in a kick out.
Frustration, though. Could be starting to get the better of Jake something. Got to keep that inside. That's not ever been Jake something's strong suit.
Jake something looked frustrated in the early stages of this match, Ray Walt. We talked about it. A lot of frustration for him in this company in 2024. Is he pressing?
There's no doubt about it. He just has to make sure he can somehow fan those flames in the right direction, hopefully using it to tear the world champion apart. All the frustration of 2024 could go away tonight if Jake something can get the job done.
All the hard work of Joe Hendry to get to this point. 12 years of grinding to become TNA World Champion. This is the uphill battle that he talked about. Power versus power between these two.
And that's the thing, you can grind away, slave away for years to get to that precipice, but sometimes all it takes is one little push to send you Kareem back down that mountain.
And now Jake something full head of steam, but he's cut down by the TNA World Champion.
And now, power back in play.
Oh, and Jake something gets dumped by Hendry. Joe Hendry continues to toss around the 265-pounder.
Feats of strength all around from these two.
Joe Hendry's got the people behind him. Now he's thinking about the standing ovation. It's blocked. Blocked by Jake Something.
Jake Something thinking power bomb. Ooh. Diving shoulder.
Trying to cut Hendry in half to win the title, and a kick out by Hendry at 2.
Great counter work, though, from Jake Something there.
And Jake Something
channeling that energy.
Jake Something trying to get rid of all that frustration and end Joe Hendry's title reign.
Can he send him into the void? No!
Running into the void now. Hendry caught up amongst the ropes. Oh, a series of clotheslines here by Jake Something.
Trying to send Hendry over that rope.
Trying to do maximum damage to the champion. It's Hendry who blasts Jake Something. Now Something takes the champ off his feet.
Whoa. What is on the mind of the challenger here? Backing up.
Jake Something, getting a full head of steam, and he hit Hendry right in the face.
Once again, Hendry could be out. Jake Something, he can't be wasting any time here.
Could the fairy tale be over for Joe Hendry?
What is on the mind of Jake Something? Ooh, cut off with the pass by the champ.
Jake Something uncharacteristically going to the top turnbuckle, and Joe Hendry up there to meet him.
Wait a minute here.
Oh, wait a minute, a fall-away slam.
Hendry back in the fight.
The people believe. Joe Hendry believes. Grabbing hold of Jake Something. With one arm, he's got him up. Standing ovation. Joe Hendry puts down Jake Something.
Here is your winner, and still the TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry.
A brutal battle. A hell of an effort from Jake Something, but Joe Hendry continues to...
Brother is not going to be very happy about this match. My brother is just as sick of you as all these people here. My brother knows that you are not a real champion, and deep down you know that you are nothing but a fraud.
The hell's gotten into Ryan Nemeth speaking for Nick this way? And there's our director of authority. Santino Marella is here.
Now, this is not the time or the place. Hey, stop that nonsense!
Wait a minute, Jake Something. Nick Nemeth is in the ring. Oh, trying to take down Jake Something. Oh my God.
Experience TNA wrestling like never before with TNA Plus. Relive the moments that inspired a generation. Plus, monthly premium live events. Plus, exclusive monthly content. TNA Plus. You haven't seen anything until you've seen everything. Plans starting at just $9.99 per month.